everyone, welcome to another episode of Crypto Talk, where we invite a special guest each week to come onto our show and to share a little bit more of their knowledge on the crypto and blockchain industry. So today we are very honored to have Charles Jeong, who is the Director of Communications at PERI Finance. Charles, hi!
Hey guys, it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Nice to have you here. Thank you for taking time out to come onto our show. We are very excited to have the first Korean guest on our talk show.
Oh, that will be a great honor for me as well.
Great. So for all our viewers out there, we will always share a new topic that we will want our guests to, explain a little bit further. So let's hear what topic Charles is going to speak about today.
Okay, so today's topic will be synthetic assets. It could be a little bit complex when you hear the synthetic assets, this word. So I will explain about this one as easy as possible. Synthetic asset means that kind of synthesized assets which have the same value with other assets. For example, let's say the Tesla stock's synthetic token is called P Tesla, and you can buy a P Tesla token instead of the stock itself. And this P Tesla's price goes the exactly same with the original stock.
Oh, okay. But if let's say I can just buy the Tesla stock, then that should be fine for me, right? Why should I buy the synthetic token instead of the actual Tesla stock, for example?
Well, good question, Jasmine. So users are easier to get various financial assets in a single exchange. If users want to buy crypto assets and traditional finance products at the same time, they have to swap the token and products from their own assets separately and need to do lots of tasks, especially in traditional finance, like verifying myself, input some phone number, and needs a lot of kinds of complex certification and so on. But while you are buying a synthetic asset, you can buy any asset in the single exchange without some troublesome works. That will be a much convenient than the trade when you get a trade on the traditional financial services.
Okay. That sounds cool in a sense. Yeah, you can just buy any assets in a single decentralized exchange without any extra troublesome work. Do you have any examples about synthetic assets?
Sure, we have. If you are looking for the traditional finance sector, synthetic assets also have a wide range indices, including commodities like gold, oil, or some kind of agriculture products. And for the foreign exchange like US dollar, euro, and Japanese yen indices. And for the major stock indices like New York Stock Exchange or Nasdaq and Hong Kong Hang Seng Index and so on. And also for the crypto assets like wrapped BTC, which is the Ethereum-based token that price goes the same with the Bitcoin. So these kinds of assets can make yourself and trade on the single decentralized exchange, the app, by staking a certain token.
Okay. It seems that there's many kinds of assets that can be made in a DApp. Then what is the meaning of staking that you just mentioned earlier on?
Oh, right. So staking is an act of looking cryptocurrency tokens into the project. So users can get rewards by staking on the app, and many kinds of synthetic assets the app provide users to mint basic synthetic assets, which is making tokens by staking process.
Okay, that's a great and very informative sharing session that we had on synthetic assets earlier on. So now moving on to the next segment, let's have Charles explain a little bit more on PERI Finance, what kind of project they are and what kind of plans they have for the pipeline and any updates. All right, let's take it from there, Charles.
Okay, glad to. So the PERI Finance is a cross-chain based synthetic asset issuance and derivatives decentralized exchange. That means the app will run on the multi-chain network at Ethereum and Polkadot simultaneously. And also in PERI Finance, the app, we have some important keywords, which is called pins. That means a kind of PERI synthetic asset, and any kinds of users can create an exchange by staking PERI or lots of kinds of stable coins. And let me explain the detailed procedures while staking and minting of the PERI app. At first, users need to buy the PERI token on the MEXC exchange
Yes,
first.
that's the most important part.
Right. And once you buy a certain amount of PERI token, users should export the PERI to your own wallet and link it on the PERI decentralized app. And after that, proceed the simple staking process with the PERI token on the app. Then you can get a minted PUSD, which is the kind of basic pins on PERI app. Once you finish the staking process, users can claim the rewards per every week.
Oh, that sounds cool. So users can get rewards by staking PERI the app.
Yes, it's right. We will give rewards for the staking on our app service.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good deal. Then,
right.
How about your the future plans for PERI Finance?
Oh yes, I'll explain our PERI Finance future plans and milestones about this year. At first, we're going to do some technological implementation from various main projects until this August, like Chainlink price speech to get some live price data from the Chainlink middleware, and also for the Polygon network to solve current Ethereum networks issues like high gas fee, low speed transaction. And we'll solve those problems regarding implementing Polygon network. And also, by adding some additional stablecoin, we'll add the MakerDAO stablecoin, which is called DAI stablecoin, DAI. And after that, we'll launch our PERI decentralized PERI exchange services until this September. And users can create and trade lots of kinds of pins from our decentralized exchange, like kinds of crypto tokens or forex indices and commodities and so on. And on the October, we'll launch some PERI NFT decentralized exchange service, and users can generate NFT fractional assets by staking their original NFT on our PERI vault. In this NFT exchange, users can make any other additional derivatives. So yes, users can get any other profit by this decentralized exchange. And until November, we'll launch some pins perpetual futures service. This means if your users buy this pins and this pins price go up 10%, if you leverage this pins, you can get more than 20 times.
Wow.
And finally, we'll launch some PERI DAO. That means decentralized governance of PERI Finance. So in this DAO, lots of users will decide the PERI ecosystem agenda by voting with the PERI token. And this means the app will be operated by fully decentralized by PERI DAO governance. And that's for this year's future plans and milestones.
Wow, that's a lot of plans that you guys have for August until the end of this year. So I think every month there's going to be like new milestones to be achieved. I think that's very exciting for you guys at PERI Finance, right?
Indeed, right.
I think our viewers are very excited to hear about it as well. So for all your viewers out there, if you are new to this project, we are going to leave the links in the description box so that you can join in their community and be a PERI Finance user. Let's move on to the next segment that we are going to have. Are we doing a giveaway today?
Right.
Okay, so Charles is going to ask a question, and our viewers, you have to listen carefully and pick the correct answer. Okay, Charles, back to you.
Okay, so that's a simple question. Just fill the blank about this sentence. So, question is, PERI Finance will provide various kinds of blank assets on the decentralized exchange. A, perpetual. B, synthetic. Decentralized. And D, forex.
Okay, so if you guys have been listening to our conversation earlier, you would have picked up the answer. Okay,
Definitely.
So we are going to pick 5 lucky winners. So we are giving away 20 USDT each to 5 lucky winners. All right. So all you have to do is pick the correct answer from one of the choices that Charles gave earlier and leave the comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to write some support messages to cheer on PERI Finance as well. Okay. Woo!
We interrupt your normal broadcast of CryptoTalk to bring you some EGO.
Yes, leave some hearts.
Let's have a heart to heart.
Leave some cheers for PERI Finance. It's a great community out there, okay? So we are gonna give as much support as we can.
Thank you.
So before we end off this session today, do you have anything else you want to say to our viewers, Charles?
Okay, it's been a very pleasure to meet you, Jasmine, and all the users in this MEXC Global Crypto Talk. And also, we'll keep updates for our kinds of communities like Twitter, Telegram, and Medium, and so on. So subscribe or follow our channel to get some more updates about PERI Finance.
Definitely. We are going to leave the links to PERI Finance Twitter, Telegram, and Medium in the description box. So don't forget to subscribe to their channel as well. Okay, so this brings us to the end of another session of Crypto Talk. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel and share this video to as many friends as possible. So till we see you guys again next week for another episode of Crypto Talk. Thank you once again, Charles, for your time taken to come onto our show today. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.